Hi YouTube, it's Sarkis here. I just wanted to stop in and tell you a story I was thinking about. When I was in middle school, I was hanging out at my friend's house, and it was the weekend, and uh, he had a BB gun, and he had like this poster thing, like a cardboard printout of someone famous, quarterback for the Miami Dolphins, I think. He was in that Ace Ventura movie and either him or Joe Montana from San Francisco 49ers. But he kept shooting it with his BB gun. But by the time I got there, he said it was broken. I wonder if he pranked me. But he said it was broken. But so I put a BB in it, and he's because it was broken actually. It wasn't pranking me because they would just roll out. You pull the trigger and it would roll out. Well, maybe I was forgetting to pump it. I don't know. I still haven't totally figured this out now that I'm telling the story again all these years later to you all out there in web space. So I put it to my hand because I wanted to catch the BB. I don't know why I didn't want that one to roll on the floor. And it went, and there was blood in my hand. And I looked on the floor and there was a BB, and I said, "Oh shit! It hit my hand and bounced off." That's kind of funny. And at the end of the weekend, by the end of the weekend, I was riding my bike. Back home, and I realized my hand was all swollen, and my grandmother and my mom were gonna be home, so I had to think. I couldn't tell I was playing with a BB gun, so I was a Cali boy in those days, and so California for all the international viewers. Um, I said I came up with a story that I fell off my bike, and that would just be the end of it. In a few days my hand would heal because the BB I was convinced was on the floor. So I go and I tell that story. They eat it up. And after like a week, it's serious, still swollen. And she's saying we have to get an X-ray, and I think because it might be broken. Maybe you fell off the bike and it broke your hand and you didn't realize it. And so we go to the doctor. We do an X-ray. The doctor does an X-ray. In the waiting room, I tell my mom, I think I told her right then. I told her I shot myself in the hand with a BB gun. You what? I thought you fell off the bike. And good thing I admitted right in time, I guess, because it wouldn't have made any sense to anybody when we got it back in the room. And there's a little round ball in my hand, and then the doctor's like, "What's that?" It wasn't a rock. I was trying to think as I said it was a rock. A rock was in my hand, or you know. And then yeah, it's still there to this day. I still kind of have the scar. And I might be able to see it right over in there. Yeah, it's a dangerous place to operate to remove something like that. All the nerves and all that stuff. At least medical science of the day. Over 20 years ago. Um, But yeah, I want to. I hope it's not a lead BB. That's what I gotta say. It might be. I kind of hope it's a lead BB. It'll explain a lot. Thanks everybody for tuning in.